Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. And in today's video I have the latest release from ORLY. This is not part of their color pass. This is just a independent drop from their Breathable line. Now they explained in their documentation that these are Corals, which is a mix between a jelly and a cream, so kind of like a jelly that builds opacity. Let's get into the swatches because this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a mainstream brand drop a collection of just Corals, so I can't wait to play with them. All right, first up we have See Me Now. Again, I'm gonna put the names down here. So like I said, it's a Corally, which is like a jelly that will build opacity. The first coat is not wearable, okay? Especially, I mean, I have some ridges. Maybe if you don't have ridges, you could wear it at one, but I don't really think so. I think it's one of those that's to be built up, okay? Up next, we have Sure Thing, and this is a blue with a pink kind of shift in there. And also described as a Corally. It looks a little bit more opaque in the brush than the green, but no, seems to be about the same. So yeah, these are gonna need a second coat. We'll see if they need a third, but I don't think so. Next we have Self Reflection. All the names are like sea or like beach themed, okay? And it's a pink with a green flip. If you hear my dogs in the background, just ignore it. Like they were very quiet until I started filming, so you know how that goes. Their brushes are fantastic. There was a time at some point, maybe around 2020, 21, I don't remember, where their brushes had some funky, like weird cuts in the corners sometimes, but that's long gone. All their brushes have been nothing but perfect. All right, I did second coats off camera and I think it's wearable for me. Actually, all of them are wearable for me, but do keep in mind, if you have a lot of ridges on your nails and you want it like completely perfect, this one might need a third coat and this one as well. This one seems to be doing pretty good at 2. So if you, for example, have a gel overlay on your nails and you apply these on top of that gel overlay, they're gonna not need 3 coats because the gel overlay provides a very smooth surface for you. But if it's a natural nail and you have ridges, or so, any sort of imperfection on the nail, these two might need 3. All right, up next we have Shall We Dance? And this is a pink. It doesn't have a shift or anything. I think there's 3 of them that are solid color and 3 that have a delicate shift. So let's see. This is like the same exact polish as the green, but in pink. And then we have No Coral-ation. It's a coral, but it seems to be like a muted coral. Maybe like a folly coral even. Doesn't feel very summery, but I guess it could be springy. And I think it's gonna be the same as the pink and green. Same formula, exactly the same, but just a different color. So for sure, as you can see, you see a lot of nail line here. It's gonna require, more coats for opacity. And then we have Beach You To It. And this is some sort of a what? What are you? It's looking like a caramel, like a muted caramel base with like a blue shift. I don't know. I'm saying caramel, but I don't even know if that's the word. It's like a dirty beige, maybe. Oh, I grabbed too much. So this is the exact same color as me. So I don't know. All you see is the blue shift. Okay, so I think these two are wearable just because they're even. There's no streaks or anything. But I do see my nail line more so than I did with the green. And this one doesn't look as opaque as the blue did, but maybe it's similar to the pink. I don't like this. This is the same color as me. I only see the shift and my nail looks dirty. They're brave by doing this. This is not, I don't know. This looks like a dirty water. I don't know. Anyways. This one is very beautiful and so are the others. The only one that I realize now that I don't like is this one. Now, I do want to say, in their promo, they labeled everything as a Corally. I don't think these 3 are Corallies. I think these 3 are for sure, and I expected the whole collection to be like this formula. Just because something needs a couple coats to build opacity doesn't make it a Corally. Like, you look at this at one coat and you don't think, jelly. No, it just looks like a polish with a finish. It's giving like almost like a delicate pearl kind of thing. All right, so now that we have seen all of them, if I have to pick a favorite, I don't really know, but for sure is among these 3. And this was definitely my least favorite. It just looks horrible on me. It makes the manicure look yellow. I don't know what this base color even is. So I think the collection is cohesive as a whole. I mean, it does have a nice vibe to it. It feels very springy, feels very cute, and the brushes are fantastic. The formulas are also, all of them, very, very good. So if anything like this has a spot in your collection, you're not gonna have any problem with any of them. Thank you to the Orly team for sending these to me for review. I hope you guys like this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!